There we go. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a fine night or whatever you're doing. I was just playing SnowRunner, recovering from pneumonia, and I'm like, I should just stream this. I should just share my suffering with everybody. That's nice, right? I mean, I'm just bombing around on Michigan, the first map. I realized I didn't. There was like a lot I didn't do on the first map. I think I was just so anxious to get out of there. I'm like, I want to explore. I want to see the other places. So I just there's like a lot that's been left undone. I went back and Kane was saying, "Not much has changed since you've been here, my friend. If you also on 0.75 speed, shut up. I'm talking slower. I'm enunciating my words. Because I'm really sick. I'm not doing too bad right now, but oh man, the last few days have been so bad. Don't worry, you're going to get to hear all about it. I got turned in to watch my favorite streamer complain about his illnesses. Isn't that exciting? Let's get the thing going. The thing. It's like I remember reading like guides that were like, "Oh, you should you got to interact with your audience and stuff as a streamer. You can't just play the game and not talk. If people want to watch gameplay videos, they'll just watch a YouTube video or something." And it's like my stream's the exact opposite. People want to watch the gameplay and they just tolerate my yammering because I'm such a pro gamer. You see, that's why. I wonder how the game audio is. Oh, yeah, just drive off without the trailer. That's the whole reason I came here. Maybe turn it up a little bit, eh? Turn it up a little bit. Yorpling is also starting to be a good streamer by talking about what she does in Minecraft. I mean, kind of. I don't know what she's talking about because it doesn't make any sense. She's like, this is the red charger. What? I'm going to have the red charger here. And she must have said the word red charger like 60 times. I was starting to wonder if maybe she's been getting sponsorship emails. She gets like $5 every time she says red charger. If that's true, then I want red charger in on some of that red charger action. Red charger. But I don't think it's true. I'm going to go do this obstacle course with this trailer. And then I'm going to take this trailer back and sells it. I was driving around in the loaf, but it's actually too tippy for this area. It just kept on tipping over. The Soviet special here is a little less bad. Jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have decided to lug a trailer up here, huh? Well, what do you do? So yeah, I stopped the last stream and I had like a little snack and then I went to bed. And when I tried to this looks exactly like the regular Canadian highways. Yeah. Depending on where you are. I like when I'm going through, if I go to visit, like I'm in Alberta, so if I go to visit my sister in Saskatchewan, you can actually tell where the provincial border is because the highways get way worse. It's really kind of sickening actually. I was on Tamir the other day with a friend, and they were saying that it's basically Boyle, Alberta. So yeah. Now this is Quebec, not Alberta. Yeah, there you go. Viva live Quebec. So anyways, yeah, I stopped my stream like on Friday, and then I went to go to bed, and then suddenly I just got the frickin' chills. It was bad, so bad, and like the shivers, and suddenly like my legs, like not my legs, but like my arms were hurting, and I was like, oh God, what's happening to me? What's happening? And yeah, it turns out that I had pneumonia, which I'm like, I don't even know how I got it. I think because I thought I just had a cold, like because I'd been sick for a little bit. I'd been sick for about a week before that, but it was just, you know, runny nose, a little bit of lightheadedness. Oh, it got so much worse. So much worse. What stops did I miss? Where am I? Oh, I like didn't take the turn I was supposed to take. Wrong turn, friend. And yeah, it was the worst thing ever. I think, I mean, I would say in terms of like painfulness of symptoms and such, I'd say it's the sickest I've ever been. And it really sucked. I'm still sick. I still have a little bit of symptoms. My shoulder still hurts a little bit. But at least when I breathe in, I'm not getting sharp stabbing pain in my lungs because, you know, they're full of fluid. That's not happening anymore, so that's nice. And yeah, so I'm happy about that. Oh, I see why I missed the turn. It's like there's not even a road there. Okay. Oh, let's see. Huh. Okay. So what's the plan here? And yeah, I did my basically had to rest a lot, so I haven't been able to stream lately, but I'm here now. I'm here now to provideth to you your free, your government mandated free entertainment. And yeah, it really sucked. It really sucked. Had to wait in emergency for like 3.5 hours, which at least it wasn't the 5 that they were quoting on the website. So, you know, that's nice. Glad it wasn't 5 hours. It was still 3 hours. Is this reservation territory? It doesn't look developed. Ooh. Wow. Wow. What if it was? Maybe we love nature here, okay? Looks too fancy. This is a provincial park. This is Jasper. I've worked in the mountains while it was snowing and inhaled insulation with rat shit and didn't catch pneumonia. You wouldn't catch pneumonia from that. You would probably catch something much worse, like E. coli or something. You know what my boss did one? There was a dead pigeon inside the, you know, in the frickin', it was behind like the equipment shed. And he's like, okay, James, you go get rid of that. I'm like, are you nuts? Are you insane? I'm not going near that. Are you insane? Oh, here's a dust mask. I'm like, that's not... No. You can pay someone else to do that. Are you like... Like, you think it's so safe, you go do it. Like, what a nutcase. Just absolutely doesn't care. It's like, ugh. It's a horrible, horrible job. I was actually, I have to email them and find out what's going on. Because I actually had an interview done by the Toxic Workplace podcast about that particular workplace. And we did the whole thing, but they never put it on the thing. Highly recommend the Toxic Workplace podcast, by the way, if you want to hear about how shitty working environments can be. But they never put out the episode. In fact, they haven't put out any episodes. I think she got too swamped, and I don't know. I'm contemplating just emailing her and asking her if I can just edit it into something for my channel, because some of the stuff that happened in that workplace is just wild. He probably put the pigeon there. Oh, it was sabotage. You know what? There's mountain bikers that would ride in this. I saw them when I go biking through no, I can't remember what the name of the park is now. Like the River Valley Park. That's what it's called. I go biking through to the River Valley Park. I'd be on the bike path, but the way the River Valley Park is, you can actually see. I wonder if I want to just try to do a shortcut there. You think that'd be a problem? Oh, that's actually what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. And BAMP. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I was in Edmonton, so it was just the Edmonton River Valley, and the way the park is designed, you could see the growth and stuff just off the main path. There were people in there, crazy people mountain biking. I'm like, okay, no thanks. And they're going off jumps. Like, yeah, I kind of I Banff, yeah. No, it's called BAMP. We call it BAMP here. BAMP. You going to BAMP, son? God, can't even imagine. You had to buy your own N95 mask. Of course you did. Of course you did. Why would they? Why would they spend the money? I mean, you see, the thing is, you can have all the worker rights you want, but if you can't, legislate them in court, what's the matter? I mean, at least in Canada, we do have employment standards, or whatever that is. It's just, oh man. And did my employers hate employment standards? Oh my God. Just never-ending rage. I had for a while I was working part-time because it was such a miserable place to work. Again, I have to get that I have to get it cut into a video or something. I have to email them. But so I was working part-time. They had to find another guy to work full-time, and that guy, he put up with the BS there for about 2 months. Maybe less than that. I can't remember. No, it was 2 or 3 months. Maybe it was more than that. Maybe we'll say 6 months. Okay, let's say 6 months. And then his uncle died, and his uncle was kind of like family to him, and so he wanted to go to the funeral. But you see, my boss had taken the weekend off, and so there'd be no one to be on call. And he called my boss to say, well, I need to go to this funeral. You're not going to be back yet. What should we do? And my boss was no help because he was just drunk, just absolutely cooked. And so what he did was he just said, well, you used to work here. You meaning me, Yorp. I used to work there. So Yorp, why don't you do it? Can you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And so I did it. And then he went to the funeral. Well, my boss didn't like that. I don't know why he didn't like that, because, whatever. So he gets back, he finds out about this, and then just flips out, and he fires the guy. And then the guy, of course, goes to employment standards, because that's what they're there for, to say, like, well, it's not really a fair dismissal. You can't just fire somebody because they have to go, like, it's bereavement, right? And holy crap. But he went to the dispensaries to waste all his money. No, he was probably drinking in bars with his buddies or something. My boss wasn't that kind of guy. He wouldn't go to he wouldn't like do weed or anything. In fact, he was actually a teetotaler for the most part, except for select occasions when he would just get like rip roaring drunk, like absolutely cooked. So anyways, he fires him. Guy goes to employment standards because, this is not fair dismissal. And then, and of course employment standards finds in his favor, because why wouldn't they? And, they were so pissed. It's all I heard about for, like, because they rehired me. They said, well, you have to be full-time now because this guy... I'm like, yeah, whatever. I guess I can, because I'm an idiot. And he just and then he just all I heard about for, I swear, like 3 or 4 weeks, anytime just any kind of like time for small talk came up, it was, the employment standards found in favor of this guy, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, holy crap, buddy. Like, calm down. When you say cook, it meant that you were so high. I think it could mean that you're so drunk too. I'm equal opportunity in that way. I won't deny the drunkards their due. Okay. I don't think you should either. How do I sell my trailer? Seething. Basically, it was insane. Okay, we'll sell that. I think that's the last Scout trailer that's here. So look at all these trailers just trailering around. Fuel. So do I go get I gotta go get a big truck now. A big boy truck. I suppose I have to get a big boy truck. Fuel carrier. Yeah. Okay. Man, it could also mean they're sick and tired, so failed your chemistry exam. What? I don't know. What's happening? All right, come on, let's go back. Okay. What do we got here? Oh. Left the goose out. What? Oh my god, I don't understand. Okay, I don't know. Want to take this thing? Sure, let's take this thing. Let's go! It's got big knobby mud tires. That'll be fun. I have to take the, let's see. I think I don't want the heavy one. I just want the regular one. Okay. Went straight out to cooking the cook. Okay. I'm sure. I don't understand. Okay, wait, which way do I want to go? I want to go not to Black River. I want to go to Drummond. But it might be easier to go to Island Lake and then to Drummond, eh? I'll try to go this way and then this way. Let's see if I can get through that pass with this giant truck with its knobby. Lol, you edited your title? Yeah, you corrected the spelling. You've seen the trucks play chicken on the road? Not in person. Well, everyone knows what that really means. When someone is so drunk, he's juiced. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. You're giving me the education. You're telling me what the new lingo is. I'm learning all my words. Teach me my words, please. I think the pneumonia made me forget all my words. I don't know any of them anymore. That's what I'm going to blame. Everything's the pneumonia's fault, okay? It's not enough that the poor bacteria have to get eradicated by antibiotics. They get to be blamed for other things that may or may not be their fault. It's tragic, really, when you think about it. But what do? What's a bacteria to do? What's a microbe to do in an environment like this? Pneumonia taught you French. Oui, oui, hello. Plenty of streamers here tonight. I will now educate you on the le Quebecois. Bonjour means you are banned for 10 minutes permanently. Goodbye. I mean bonjour. I mean farewell. I mean something. The new lingo that was on the streets for tens of years. Lol, exactly. I'm old, okay? Respect your elders. Alright. Come on. Gotta get through this. Reminds me of, I think it was Soviet Womble. He was playing, I think, Daisy, and there was some kid, and he's just like, how old is this kid? Could he even be here? Maybe we should go play Pogs or something. The kid's just like, what's Pogs? I remember playing. See, I played Pogs when I was little. That's how old I am, okay? Do any of you know what Pogs are? Chet doesn't know what Pogs are. It's sad. I take my skull slammer and slap it on top of the stack of irrelevant lingo. What does that mean? Well, you might know if you knew what Pogs were. I still have a cool metal slammer. Buffalonium's old too. Not quite as old as me, but old. Pogs, I only know of Peggle. Peggle is not Pogs. Peggle is something else. Man, I remember when my mom played Peggle. My mom was into Peggle for a bit. She had a Peggle phase. This is my mom who didn't like computer games at all. What do you know? Her game of choice for a long time was a game called Snood. This was played before. This was played before computers were cool. It was basically Peggle. Now she plays Clash of Clans. So remember that. Next time you're playing Clash of Clans, you could end up facing an old lady. So, you know, something to think about. Some food for thought, as they say. Let's use the hives. It's not really helping. wonder if I'm going the right way. Okay, yeah. Bro, Pogs look like hockey pucks. You can't be serious. They don't look like hockey pucks. They look more like maybe like the hockey pucks that you see on air hockey tables. Yeah, they're even smaller than that. They're tiny. Hockey pucks. Kind of when you're playing Pogs when I was getting juiced and cooking bars. There you go. There you go. All the plot lines have converged. Thank you, Burton. You've managed to achieve the art of storytelling. Oh man. But yeah, I can't remember how I didn't play Pogs for very long. Mainly because the friends that I had in like high school weren't like super into it. I think the only reason why we even got into it at all was because like they'd come with like McDonald's or something. Because you know, even back then you still had the corporate you know, the corporate marketing like, oh, we're hip, we're kids too, guys. Do you know what Pogs are? We know what Pogs are, guys. That was, I think that was the only reason why we even got into it at all, was because we didn't so much choose Pogs, the Pogs were foisted upon us. I think I'm taking the long way, aren't I? I don't want to take the long way. I refuse. I have a big truck. I have a big truck. Grr. Only in Tim Hortons will you see the mold on the bun. Ugh. Yuck. Did that happen to you? I don't think I've ever gotten... I've never been that unfortunate. Although one time we were opening a pack of frozen veggies and there was a frickin' bee inside. Like a frozen one, like it was dead. It's like, what the heck's a bee doing in there? The internet says Pogs are making a comeback with 90s fashion stuff. Well, of course, they're trying to make it popular again. You know, people don't want to invent anything new. Oh man, my poor dad had a soup from Timmy's that had little bugs in it. What? Yuck. That's really sad. And gross. You can see it's like 5 or 8 scoops in. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, you will eat the bugs. You will live in the pod. You will eat the bugs. You will enjoy them. Hey, I don't have a problem with the bugs if at least you know the bugs are in there. I mean, you know, it's when they try to slip them in there. I start to have reservations. I have more of a problem with, you know, like you have like the bat markets and stuff in China. That I have a problem with. Don't eat bats. That's disgusting. It's really bad. And bats are basically incubators for super viruses and bacteria. Do you see the new pods they got rolling around? The small homes are goofy. I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds suitably dystopian. Well, nobody can afford a regular size house anymore. Instead of trying to build more regular size houses, we'll just get people to live in kennels, like they do in Hong Kong. That'll work. What a great idea. Cough, COVID, cough. I mean, basically, yeah. COVID, Ebola. That's also. There is. This is speculation. But it is speculation, but I'd believe it. That also HIV and AIDS came from bats, because their immune system is basically. It's actually they actually have really really good immune systems, but they also sleep right next to their own poop. So what happens is all the competing bacteria and bugs and viruses and whatever else get to just compete with each other to do you know the way? Thank you. To figure out how they're to figure out how they're going to infect these bats. So of course the ones that actually manage to infect the bats are like super bacteria and viruses and whatever else. So yeah, it's really bad. Don't go near bats. Just stay away from them, okay? Their poop contains superbugs. They contain superbugs. Bats are great. I don't mind bats. I'm glad that they're around. They get rid of mosquitoes and other nuisances. But don't be near them. Just don't do it. You want to go caving and then you see a bunch of bat poop around? Get out of there. Get out of there. If you really have to, at least, wear like a hazmat suit or something. I don't know. Because bats are no joke. They will mess you up. It won't go well. It won't go well for anybody. But yeah, that's bats for you. Let's get this trailer in. Giant fuel tanker trailer just sitting up there in the bush. Who has to go into caves? Oh, I don't know. There are caving people, okay? They have to. They have a compulsion. I'm not going to shame them. There's caving peoples that just have to go into caves. They have to explore. It's like in the Star Trek. Oh, you're one of the great explorers. You're the great explorer people. That's your gift. The Nutty Putty Cave. The secret cave to Candy Mountain. The Candy Mountain Candy Cave. Definitely don't go into that one. Okay. Let's see here. Got another trailer over there. Just collecting some trailers. I haven't even finished all the missions, but you know what? Might as well collect the trailers. Collect some, tidy things up a little bit. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah. Charlie, you have to go in the Candy Mountain Candy Cave. I have an uncle-in-law who went into a skinny cave hole in Jasper. What? That's the other thing. When you go into caves, like, I hope you're not claustrophobic. I hope you're not claustrophobic, because there's a very real chance you'll be on your hand, your hands and knees, or crawling around on your stomach, getting through some of the places. There was that. Oh, my random cast. Well, I can fix that. There was that internet historian video that turned out was plagiarized off of the. Oh no! Frick! I knew that would happen too. Okay, I'll just get another truck. Let's see. I knew that would happen too. That was just me being dumb. I was just a dummy. This is the average repro bad's trek through Saskatchewan? God. I hope not. Let's see. We can take this one. Oh, I could have a saddle high just in case I need it, I guess. Okay. There was, I can't remember what it was. Is it, it was just a website? Might have been a Something Awful thread. Maybe it was a Something Awful. Yeah, it was a Something Awful thread. About Repo Man's like misadventures through. Oh, this is not the way I want to go. Go that way. Misadventures reclaiming stuff. Yeah, like one of them was he had to repo a TV, and like the person's yard was just literally full of piss and shit, and it was all flooded out, so it basically spread out everywhere. And he said he was hauling the TV. He's like, if I drop this, I am just running over to my truck and I'm just leaving. I'm going back home and showering, washing everything. I'm not necessarily a fan of repo men, but you know, they have a rough life sometimes. Jeez. Oh, man. This truck actually comes with this map, and I completely forgot to grab it when I was here many years ago. That's how anxious I was to go exploring. I wanted to go to Alaska so bad. So I went there. I probably meant to come back, and now here I am. I'm back, but I'll just keep going this way. Now I've got it now. Isn't that exciting? Jeez. Kind of sluggish. Kind of slow. Is there carbon tax in the game? Probably. That's probably why the missions don't pay very much. Uh-oh. I think my daughter might have rolled out of her bed. Just heard a loud thump. She's okay. Yeah. It's okay. My wife's looking after it. You know what there is lots of in this game? There's lots of truck propaganda, which I never thought would actually be a thing. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, fine. You know what? I don't care. I'll just get another truck. I'll get another truck. What do I care? Here, let's get this one. Oh no, I don't want to recover. I want to refuel. There's a difference. Okay. Based big rigs. There's there is a copious amount of truck propaganda in this game, and I don't know how else to put it. That's just what it is. It's, you know, kind of misleading. It's like a little bit misleading. Like in just enough of the way to like make you think a certain way about things. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Why would they do that? Is this the truck propaganda that tell me? No, that's just the game. The truck propaganda is stuff like, oh, did you know that trucks are only 3% of the traffic, but they're paying like 50% of the road tolls? And it's like, yeah, a road tax or whatever. It's like, yeah, because they're big and they cause a lot of damage. The little piddly station wagons and cars and stuff that drive on roads, they do basically nothing to the roads. Big rigs, they do actual damage to the roads that needs to be fixed. But they don't mention that part because it's truck propaganda. Oh, I forgot about this one. I had this one here. Maybe them tipping over is part of the propaganda. It's like, see how hard it is when the trucks tip over? It's like, yeah. It's kind of rough. My coworker caught a DUI diving. Jeez. Okay, that's not truck propaganda. That's just dangerous. Holy crap. Oh man. Yeah, maybe don't drive the trucks drunk. That's a bad idea. Maybe don't drive heavy equipment while drunk. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Can we fix it? Let's see here. Bud's name was Dad only managed to shag 2 coworkers at the site. Well, I mean, okay. I don't know what that has to do with drinking. Sounds like he was just having a good time. It's like, whatever, man. Hey, I'm not going to judge people. Oop. I'm not going to judge people on that. Wants to go have a good time? Go have a good time. I hope he wasn't. I hope he wasn't doing that while driving the trucks. I would have a problem with that. I mean, you know. That's not very based or red-pilled at all. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we don't want to drive the truck down the cliff. Let's try and go like this. No. Okay. No. You gotta be careful. Okay. There we go. Arrgh. How do I just hit that tree as hard as I can? Why not? Why not? Oh man. But yeah, I'm mostly, I don't know, say I'm like feeling like 70% better right now regarding the pneumonia. My shoulder still hurts a little bit, but at least it's not like there's not like, you know, a sharp pain when I breathe in, and I can actually, like, you know, lay down, whereas in the early days of this, I wasn't even, like, laying down would hurt. It's like, oh, that sucked. Try to go to sleep without laying down. Oh yeah. Okay. No. You don't need to tip over too. Gotta go help the other truck. pulling muscles sucks. Well, I didn't pull any muscles, so no, I didn't have to do physical rehab. I mean, it's pneumonia. It's not like I freaking, yeah, not like a workplace incident or some accident or something. No, it just... They give you MAID? Yeah. Yeah, I'm speaking to you from beyond the grave. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a pre-recorded stream. You don't know that? It's, in fact, there's actually a super intelligent AI doing the stream. The fuck? Oh, God. Apparently that has been a thing. You know, some people are, some doctors are just like, well, you know, you could just try dying. Have you tried dying? I hear that's a really good cure for this condition. It's like, that's not a good look. I'm not necessarily against MAID. I think that it should be an option, but I don't think that people should fucking offer that if you're like, you know, like if it's not asked for. Because it looks really bad. It's just, have you tried dying? I hear that's a really good solution to this ailment. Come on. I may not be able to get out of this one. Oh boy, it's really stuck. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, it wasn't a pulled muscle. It's turns out when your lungs fill up with fluid, it actually causes causes pain in nearby parts of the body. So yeah, don't get pneumonia. That's the moral of this story. This isn't really doing anything. What if I... Okay. Oh, come on. Ah! Just hit a tree. Just in the dock. It's top tier healthcare right there. Have you tried dying? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Okay. I'll just go ahead and then I'll get off the road a little bit. And I'll keep going. Well, I can't complain about my time in the emergency. At least, you know, at least I was able to go and get treatment. You know, it really sucked. There was actually, I saw like one homeless person there. I don't even know if they like needed any treatment. They might have. And instead they got shuffled out the door by security. I sure hope they didn't need treatment. And then, you know, there was another guy sleeping on some chairs. A couple people sleeping. I mean, I went there at like 3 at night. But, you know, at least something was there. Because, man, there's some places in the world where that's not even the case. There's not even anything there for you. You just, it literally is just, die. Should have given them MAID. Oh, man. You're a pretty brutal guy. Pretty brutal guy. Alright. Come on. Let's see here. navigate this road in the dark now? Oh my god. Oh. And yeah. Oh my god. Moral of the story is pneumonia really sucks. Sasquatch is out here? Probably. Just waiting for me to get out of the truck. That's probably the exciting gameplay that they would have if, you know, if you could get out of the truck. I mean, they released a VR one where you can. There's a VR, it's Mud Runner, it's not Snow Runner, it's the previous game to this one. But they released it as a VR game. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe you get out and it becomes like a Sasquatch hunting game. You just get out of your truck after killing like 30 trees, and Sasquatch jumps out from behind a rock and mauls you. Riveting gameplay. Maybe that's why that game got downvoted so hard. I don't think that's why. Let's see here. Okay, nope, keep going this way. The haters were all bikers. Like Hell's Angels people. You think Hell's Angels people would like big rigs? It's probably how they truck all the drugs in. You gotta have big rigs to do that. You can't do it on motorbikes. Are you kidding me? The Hell's Angels of bike lanes. Excuse me. You don't have enough bike lanes in your wilderness. Come on, let's go. Get up there. Whoa. Wait a minute. Did you see that? Whoa. There's like eyes looking out at me. It's unsettling. There's eyes over there. Look at that. I don't like that. Just eyes looking out at me from the woods. The deep woods. Alright. Now we can pull our other truck out. And continue with our great works. Basically, go that way. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, I think these woods have like ghosts in it or something, or savage wild animals. They too are mad about the lack of bike lanes. No. Not doing this again. The trees speak French. Probably. The trees are Quebecois. They believe in an independent Quebec. That. Go to where the species speak French and then continue until they speak something else. It's either Quebecois or Canada suffers. Imagine that. All right, there we go. Let's go. Let's see if we can right this trailer. Oh, there we go. Trailer righted. I mean, as long as I can't blame myself for leaving as much undone here, I really did want to see some of the other maps, and also the trucks that you start out with are kind of not the best. I mean, this truck's a DLC truck. But even you get some pretty wicked trucks in Tamir, the Russia map. There. Come on. Let's go. Fuel carrier back. Get some money. I want my money back. There we go. Little rickety wooden bridges. Hard to believe these little wooden bridges can hold up a truck that big. It's kind of hard to believe. Nuclear power cars. You will die. You will be a microwaved meal by the time you get to where you're going. Fallout's a fun game and all. But let me tell you, that's a really bad idea. Oop. Even if you could shield the driver compartment from the nuclear reactor, you wouldn't be able to really shield everything. so some of it would still get out. Buddy, the new tech out there produces zero waste. It just feeds itself until the fuel is all gone. I'm not talking about the nuclear waste. I mean, hey, I'm not an anti-nuclear guy. I mean, I think there's definitely a place for it. That place is not in your vehicle. That's definitely not the place for it. And yeah, you can get. Oh God, what were they called now? I used to know this stuff. But then I got pneumonia. Now I don't know anything. Oh man, wish I could remember what they were called now. I don't want to refuel for 100 years. Yeah, sorry, you're not getting around that. Because yeah, that's the thing about nuclear cars. They have to always be run hot. The reactor, because the reactor spin-up time, it takes forever. So you can't run it like an ice car. Sounds to me like you love paying the carbon tax. I'm okay. I'm a pro-carbon tax guy. I'm sorry. I think that that should not be externalized. Do I think that people should? Although honestly, other than the carbon tax, I think that really we should just, if you want to, pollute the environment, maybe you should pay for it. Oh, you're a giant corporation. You're a giant oil company that makes billions of dollars, but you can't afford to pay for it. So that means everybody else has to pay for it. So I got to pay taxes so that I can clean up the mess that your company profits from. No, no, fuck that. You want to make a mess? You can pay for it. You want to you want to have $1 billion, quarter on your oil business. You can pay for the pollution. I'm gonna go this way. That's I don't know. Sounds fair to me. I think carbon taxes are part of that, because the point of carbon taxes isn't to impoverish regular people, because you have the carbon rebates, and most people, unless you make if you make over 500, 600K a year, maybe then you're losing out on the carbon tax. But most people actually make more than they pay in the rebates. The point of the carbon tax isn't to just impoverish people for no reason. It's to make low emission technologies more viable. Oh man, making the big corps sound like they club baby steals still. I'm sorry, but if they are, they are. If they are, they are. What do you want me to say? They don't want to pay. They'd rather spend money lobbying the government to axe the tax instead of actually paying for the externalities that their businesses produce. I don't think they should do that. I think they should have to, if they want to make money off of polluting the air, among all the other nasty shit, lobbying for more ICE engines, lobbying for highways instead of public transport. I could just go on for however long you want, whatever it is. No, they're just bad for society, and they should pay for it instead of offloading the costs to regular people. But that's exactly what's going on. Instead, they just keep consolidating power and then getting larger and larger and more monopolistic, and then we have to pay for that too. Maybe we shouldn't have to pay for that. So I'm okay with corporations not being huge, giant movers of power for no reason. Let's see. Okay, so this one I'm going to take back 2. There we go. And the thing is, like, some people, I'm sure some of these guys are just straight up evil, like, but a lot of it's just interest. It's just, oh, this is what makes me the most money, so I do that. Like, okay, it's not even it's not even a good or evil thing for some of them. For some of them, I'm sure it is. They just love to see people suffer. I mean, some of that stuff that comes out about like United Healthcare is just absolutely bonkers. But whatever. Whatevs. Me, I'm just cleaning up trailers. Gotta clean up the trailers. Ugh. I'm so glad I'm over the worst of that pneumonia, though. So bad. Nobody asked Hat Mario's brother does in his free time. I don't really care. I'm not like a fan of like political violence, so I'm not exactly I'm not like a Luigi stan or anything. Because that would not only would that be against YouTube's terms of service, it's also just not. No, that's not a good way to go about things. But the point is, it doesn't matter. I don't need somebody to be pure and unalloyed good to do things that I agree with. Not that he did anything I agree with, because he didn't. But that's the thing. It always comes back to that, doesn't it? You want to have like a better society? Well, sorry, the person that did this, they jaywalked one time, so no, you can't support that. Get back down, filthy prole, and bow down to your corporate overlords. Never mind that they threw like 30 babies in a wood chipper. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That you couldn't find Jesus Christ himself to not that he even did you hear that Jesus tipped over some tables at the market one time? Sorry. You can't you can't do anything. You can't like anything. Like it's the corporate apologia. It's just pathetic. No, nobody's perfect. Sorry. But you could still have values. You can still say, well, this person did this thing that I agreed with this one time, or you had this view that I agreed with this one time, without endorsing everything that they do. That's such a reductionist take. Oh, sorry, this one guy one time they they gave somebody the finger. Oh dear. No wait. Oh well, okay. So then you have that stuff. You're talking about like the when the serial killer gets caught and they have fans and crush. That's different. That's weird. True crime people. That is a whole different thing. Yeah, they're insane. True crime as a genre is pretty weird, and I say that as somebody who actually likes true crime stuff sometimes. But some of the real rabid fans, they. Can I attach a trailer, please? Try again. Come on. But yeah, some of the true crime people are pretty crazy. I mean, and the thing is, they don't actually agree with them. Like the people that are that are fans of that, they're not fans of serial killers like the Jeffrey Dahmer people. They're not fans of Jeffrey Dahmer because he, of his political prescriptions or something. They just like to, oh, he's a big tough guy, and that's sexy for some reason. But it's like, yeah, okay, like I can get liking a confident guy, but it's maybe it's crossing a line a little when they're freaking murdering people. True crime just taught me what not to do. I mean, it's pretty hard, it's pretty hard not to figure it out when you're comparing. It's like, well, maybe you shouldn't spend 3 months planning out your next your next hit on some poor unsuspecting person, mapping out their routine, and then taking on a subcontract at their house so that you can build a little hidden room so you can spy on them. Then maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's not a good use of your time. And I'm pretty sure that was, I can't remember if that was actually a thing that happened. That might have just been a TV show, but still. But still, true crime is pretty gross. The true crime stands, I should say. Some of the true crime stands are pretty gross. And true crime itself, it depends. It really depends on how it's narrativized. So true crime, Hunchback of Notre Dame maxing, basically, right? True crime, a lot of true crime is narrativized to how should I say it? Narrativized to embolden the killer, or portray the killer as they're this sinister mastermind, whatever. And that's not a good that's not actually a good way to tell that story, because all you're really doing is just glorifying a murderer. And I don't think that murder should be glorified. I know, shocking positions here tonight on the Yorp stream. Maybe it's the pneumonia. I can't say, right? Could be the pneumonia. But I just don't think that, we should glorify murderers and sociopaths. That's just a bad idea. So, but, some true crime, when it's actually told from this is what they did, this is, why it was wrong, maybe here's some systemic issues, those can be pretty good. And even some of the times when you highlight, when the shows will highlight the abuses of the police, that's actually really useful. I think that's good to know. A good series to watch if you want to see a lot of that is it's on Netflix. It's called The Confession Tapes. Basically, just shows how, even though we like our liberal democracies, right? This isn't Russia or Belarus, where the police could just come and just make you sign whatever, and if you don't sign it, you get shot. But still, the police have numerous ways, even within the framework of liberal democracy, to extract a confession out of you. And whoa, what happened there? That was weird. Okay, whatever. There we go. Numerous ways to extract a confession out of you, and they are all completely illegal. And yeah, it's just good to know, because the amount of people that get convicted for no reason, there's no evidence on them, but they signed a confession because they were told, it's going to help you in court. It's not going to help you in court. I'll put in a good word for you with the DA. Well, what the hell does that mean? Why would the DA listen to you for anything? You're just a police officer. If I want a good word with the DA, I should go to the DA myself with my lawyer and talk to the DA. Why would I, they tell you all this stuff to get a confession out of you, and once you give them that confession, you've basically sealed your conviction for something you may not have done. They should have OJ bags. Yeah, got to get in your Bronco. Flee the scene. Oh man. I mean, even that case though, the problem there was just like poor prosecution. It happens. And also, they were doing stuff again, like they were trying to plant evidence at the scenes and stuff like that. They didn't need to do that. They should have just they should have just prosecuted the case, but they didn't. They didn't want to do that. So yeah, so he got off. Like, and then there was also like misunderstandings about like how gloves work. And so they had him try on the glove. Oh, it doesn't really fit. Well, yeah, it doesn't because they actually shrink a little bit. Like, oh, who knew? Maybe we should have done. Yeah, if the gloves don't fit, you must have quit. Yeah, like God, such an idiot. But you know, what do you do? You know, maybe people should have like done their homework. Maybe should just talk to somebody that knows something about this stuff. Nah, we don't need to do that. Ah. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh. After I drop off this trail, I might just take a little wee break. Go get some orange juice. Did you know that the lawyer was the father of the Kardashians? I wonder if that's a thing. I could believe it. I mean, you know, sure. Why not? I'm just gonna remove all this cargo. There we go. Turn that in for some cash. Let's get a fuel carrier. Buy some gas. Oh, no, this one. And this one. There we go. Alright. Let's sell this. Okay, I'll be back in maybe 10 minutes or so. I'm just gonna go get some orange juice. Make sure my baby's okay. That kind of stuff. See you in a couple minutes. It's from the Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers soundtrack. I pretty much use it for all my hold music. All my like please wait music. Oh. Okay. Where was I? Where was I? Let's see, we got a fuel carrier and a sideboard semi-trailer there, so we could head on over there. Let's go. I'll try not to roll over on the bridge again. You know how it is. You know how it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this bout of pneumonia is the sickest I've ever been. At least in terms of like painfulness of symptoms and discomfort. I'd probably say after this would be a time that I'm pretty sure this was way back. This was like what 2014, 2015 when bird flu was going around, and I'm pretty sure I got that. Never had to go to I didn't have to go to the emergency room for that though. I was out for a few days. I think I was quote unquote lucky. I was able to, not able to, but I got it while I was on vacation from work. So I didn't have to take any time off work. They were happy. I mean, I already took the time, but, you know, kind of sucks. Making me hungry for chicken tartare. I don't know what that is. Chicken tenders. But yeah, the thing about bird flu that sucked was actually like I probably should have like been taking like anti-fever meds. It's fucking raw. I probably should have been taking anti-fever meds because I'm pretty sure I had a really bad fever because I started having like delusions. So that was very scary. But I didn't, and I ended up okay in the end, thankfully. But that was rough. But at least it didn't hurt to breathe. And when you've got pneumonia, it hurts to breathe. Just plow down somebody's fence. Yeah. I don't care. Come on. I need to get under this somehow. This poor guy's yard. I don't care. Yeah. Take that. I don't really care about the metal beams. Just chip. There we go. See if that. Let's see if that helps. Just manhandle the trailers. It's fine. They deserve no respect from us. No. Probably still no. Oh, there we go. Let's see what happens if I leave the cargo unpacked. Okay. Oh. Yeah, gotta turn around. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. There we go. There, take 2 trailers at once. Look at that efficiency. Wow-wee. Alright. Turn these trailers in. I don't know. See if I want to do a job. Do a job. Yeah. Getting lots of cleanup done. The Bushstog lumber mill. Ah, yes. I want quality, reliable Bushstog products. Oh, be careful. I don't want to tip again. Remember when that happened last time? Uh-oh. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about that. We'll just haul it like that. I shifted into high gear. You know, surprisingly, it's actually pretty hard to haul it like this. Who would have thought? Should be a diesel runaway in this game. Go vroom but can't stop. Oh man. The one time I took a road trip to BC, I remember seeing all the runaway truck things, and it just giving me chills. Just like, ugh. One of my uncles did big rig trunking. Yeah, big rig trucking for a bit, and he told me about a new guy that basically rode his brakes all the way down the mountain. And when they were done, they were like almost gone. Because you can't do that in those trucks. Insane. Not to mention that they were like, the truck was just smoking the whole way. Oh, I thought it righted itself because it got a little bit easier. It got a little bit faster for a moment. But it was not to be. It's okay. Come on, let's go. Yep. Was the new guy ever certified? I heard that's a big scam with people doing less than 100 hours. I have no idea. I mean, you know, who knows? I mean, that's the problem, right? There was that that sideways trade is about to become an anchor. It's fine. It'll be fine. Don't be negative. That's the problem with like a lot of like private licensing is that it just turns into a scam so that they can grift for money. So it's like, oh, we'll just sell you a license. Like just pay us, just pay me. No, it doesn't. We'll just write whatever. Like it doesn't matter. I remember my friend was trying to buy a. It's basically a plow. It's fine. My friend was trying to buy a Pavy, sorry, yeah. He's trying to buy a key truck, like one of those key trucks. They're pretty cool. But he was trying to buy one, and like he'd have to get it imported, right? And this wasn't for the key truck. This was no, sorry, I'm getting my stories mixed up. This was for it was a motorcycle with a sidecar. And it was like a really good deal. So he was trying to get it imported, right? And of course, to get it imported, one of the things is that it has to be, I think, made within like the last 10 years or something. So he's like, well, can you, like, I need a certificate that says that. And then they're just like, yeah, I can provide you a certificate. Like, not that it actually was made within 10 years. They're just like, yeah, I'll provide you whatever you want. Pay me. He wisely declined to go through with that purchase. Where am I? Oh, I took like the really long, dumb way. How wonderful. I'm going to have to fix this, aren't I? Alright, let's fix it. Let's fix it. He's a good man, better than most. There we go. Okay. Well, it's just not worth getting caught. Like, you don't want to mess around with stuff like that. Let's see. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, I should attach the trailer properly. I can't because I already have a trailer attached. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good sign. 83 damage on a tire just because you glaze the. These concrete pads are. Oh, seriously? Okay, fine. Looks like this is just the way it has to be. Use low plus. The Mounties won't do nothing. You never know, man. You never know. Oh. I'm gonna have to use my spare gas. Oh wait, can I just use the tank for that? No, because it's too far away. That's fine. It's fine. Remember when I went to do my firearms training because you know, I want to have a license. And part of that is you got to go to like the firearms safety stuff, and he told us a story about a guy, you know, who's like, you know, kind of like, F the government, I carry my gun, they can't do nothing about it. And like, okay, whatever, you know, you want to do that. You know, don't shoot anybody, please, but whatever. But for some reason, it becomes like a way of life where he's always carrying his gun around, concealed carrying. And then he goes to the law courts, like to visit somebody. And then he just forgets that he has a gun on his person. Let me tell you, they sure didn't do nothing then. Guy got a lifetime ban. So yeah, you know, it's you know, they'll get you somehow. Usually it'll just be complacency. Oh, that's inconvenient. Let's see. Remove cargo. Skill issue. Well, I mean, basically, right? But like, what do you do? I mean, you know, you just get complacent. You know, the real skill issue was the other thing that was happening at that place where I got that. It was a range, and they had mounted on a wall. It was a oh, come on, why would you do this? It was mounted on the wall. It was a I think it was it was a shotgun that had it had the barrel on it was exploded in the middle, and so of course I told us the story behind it, which is that the guy who had it, it was you know, black powder rifle, and he put smokeless black powder in there, thinking, oh, that's black powder. Black powder is black powder, right? No. So smokeless black powder actually burns a lot slower than just regular black powder. And so, of course, what happened was he basically put that in there, and he had a bomb in his hands and exploded in his face. Yeah. So they put that up there as a warning to others. At that point, it's a blunderbuss. Yeah. So yeah, nasty stuff. All right, let's live leak moment. God, you know, that'd be scary. I hope there's not actually footage of that. Some of that would be like, ooh. That would just suck so hard. All right. Let's attach trailer. And that's for fuel. Yeah. Thank you. And then let's frickin' put. Cool. Alright. There. Turn some more trailers. I don't have any jobs here. Flaming barrels. What's this? Where are the oil barrels? Shipment of oil barrels got stuck in the forest. Get out there and bring back as much as you can. Okay. But it doesn't tell me where it is. I gotta like do the thing and then see. Well, I don't really have a truck with a crane. I think I would need a crane truck, wouldn't I? Okay. Well, I would need. It's interesting though. It doesn't say that I need a truck with a crane. I wonder. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I would think I would need a truck with a crane for that, but it doesn't say that. So let's see. She has pocketing it. Yeah. And I had a family member that just didn't take gun safety seriously. He never had a real gun, thank God. But he did have a pellet gun for a while. And, just absolute, awful trigger discipline, which is how he almost ended up blowing up our TV. Keep it in his waistband. So, almost shot himself a few times. Shot me once because, again, poor trigger discipline. And it was point blank right in my stomach. Fortunately, again, it was a pellet gun, not a real gun. And, I actually still have, I think, a mark from that. And it's just like, what's even happening? Where is this contest? Is it down here? So, ugh. If you could dodge a pellet, you could dodge a ball. Thank you. I have a friend who's a bit of a gun nerd. And you have to have all the terminology right. So no, it's not a clip, it's a magazine. They're not bullets, ammunition. And he worked at a gun store. And a guy came in and said, I want some bullets. And he's like, okay, now hold on. Do you want bullets or ammunition? Bullets. So he sells him the bullets, like the top part of the cartridge. The part that shoots out at things. That's a bullet. The guy comes back. Later and it's like, this isn't bullets, these are just the tips. And he's just like, well, that's why I asked if you wanted bullets or ammunition. It's just like, lead pellets. Just stupid stuff, man. Alright. I don't understand how this quest is supposed to work. It's a contest, but I don't know where it is. It doesn't say. Okay. Got some more trailers up here. Sideboard. I guess I could go get those. Sure, let's go get those. Let's go. I guess I could just go this way. This way. And up here. That way. Okay. From big truck go. Big truck go vroom. Get some trailers. Well, it's in the nighttime again. We don't start seeing spooky eyes looking at me in the woods again. I don't need it. It's too scary. Didn't know I was playing a horror game. Horrors will be visited upon you for despoiling this place. It wasn't me, I just drive a truck. I swears it. because I was sick with pneumonia, I had a lot of time to just lay around in bed and be hurt. And I actually found a YouTube channel. It's called Exploring Things, or Exploring Series, I think it's called. And it's the guy just basically reads out like lore from various things. He has like he has like Oblivion on there and a couple others. But I was listening to the he does he reads out a lot of like the SCP stories on there. It's pretty good. It's been a while since I thought about that website. And they are urban explorers, right? And yeah, been a while since I thought about that website. Where am I going? Did I go the wrong way? No. Had to check. End up running into SP is only good for the first 1,000 entries that are considered non-canon. Is that true? Because I kind of read, the guy who runs that channel, he seemed to be under the impression that like the SCP universe doesn't really have any canon, like officially. So it's kind of like But I don't know. I've seen lots of good upper level SCPs. Ooh. Some of the stories you read were for SCPs that were in the higher thousands range. I'm no means an expert on this though. I don't know. I've only read a couple and. Listen to this guy read a couple as an audiobook, basically, because I'm just like, I'm sick. Someone read words to me. SCP is like the back rooms, and then it's all the nods that came with on X. Is the back rooms from 4chan? Is that real? I could believe it. But yeah, SCP is from 4chan. Yeah, that is correct. A long time ago. A long time ago. They all come from 4chan. That's not true. Slenderman was something awful, for example, and also 4chan came from something awful. A lot of stuff came from those two places, though. Like early internet culture. Not so much now. Now you get a lot more from like Twitter or TikTok or Reddit or wherever, but yeah, a lot of early internet culture came from those places. There we go. Oh, you're probably talking about Mr. Medicare. He didn't really cover it when it happened. He covered it after it happened. But I mean, that's the problem. There's should do an SCP containment for each stream. I think that's the game they made. I mean, oh god, but if you look up Down the Rabbit Hole, Frederick Knutson, he did a thing about kind of like the evolution of that site and some of the drama that happened when there was when yeah, some of the, I wouldn't necessarily say that it was like new people, because it seemed kind of like what happened was there were new people that came in that kind of had a different idea of how to tell the stories. It's like more lighthearted, and they were still good stories, but then they kind of, there was drama about it, and they just, one of the more prominent people, and this is what happens, you know, one of the more prominent people was like, oh, I have a special status, I could just get away with shit that other people can't get away with. And so I started doing that, and the admins are like, maybe we just should stop you from doing that. And he's like, oh yeah, well you can't have my stories anymore. Like a total like freaking, what was that, like a Madonna quote or whatever? If you don't like me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. It's like, get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. I would have banned him too. Follow the rules or get out. It's not hard. Mocy. Ultimate Edition has many more SCP content. Oh. I don't know if I could. I think I've seen people RP that or play that game before, and I think the RP on it is insufferable. I think I'd have too much. I'd probably just have a lot more fun making fun of people until I got kicked. I find it hard to take stuff like that seriously. And I say that as someone who, like, I play Space Station 13. That's an RP game, but people take it the right amount. Space Station 13, you know, for all the drama, it's actually a pretty good community. You look at like Harry Potter RP servers and stuff, and there's just no comparison. Like, really bad. And a big part of the problem is that Starfate's a single player game where you escape the place. Oh, okay. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused with a different thing. I'll look it up. There's a lot of, you're talking about SCP Secret Lab. Okay, see, well, I don't know. I can't keep all this stuff straight. I'll look it up. Because that sounds pretty cool. I'd definitely be down for a single player experience on the stream. One of my favorite streams that I did so far was the Untold Stories, which, you know, didn't do very well, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. If you ever want to see it, I made videos out of it, so it's on the channel. But I thought it was pretty good. And that was like a single player, like story driven experience. Right now, my current plan to finish the Stanley Parable Let's Play that I started 10 years ago is I'm just gonna play it on stream, and we're just gonna go through it together, and that's how I'm gonna finish it. And then it'll be done. It'll be done finally. But maybe I shouldn't play a game like that while I have pneumonia. I'll just be like, oh, whatever, man. There have been a couple of SCP games. There was also, I did find one entry on the SCP listing called SCP RPG, which I don't know what that was. I was on my phone, so I couldn't really download the file to have a look at it. I was kind of curious about that too. I love all the random clanging that happens when you have metal bars and it's late at night. Please don't bring forth Smokey the Bear. I cannot take it right now. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, well there's the Flaming Barrels task right there. I haven't actually explored that part of the map. Interestingly enough. Interestingly enough. So SCP Secret Lab is the one where you're like, you know, it's like an RP thing where you're with like a bunch of other people, like 30 people or something, and like they take you out. You have like researchers that take the D class people out to, you know, do experiments and stuff. Not exactly? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to look that up too. Oh no! The 5G tower has been destroyed. Oh, is there a task for that? Fallen antenna. Okay. It's another one that I haven't done. See, there's a job here. I could be doing a job right now. I could do a job. No, I'm just hauling trailers. Hauling trailers. I wonder if the fallen antenna. Can I get that job from here? Hold on. Let's see. Because, oh! Okay. Well, whatever. I detached the trailer, it just tips. Okay, let's just see if I can get the job from here. No. Nope. Ingvids and various roles, D-class and scientists need to escape, depending on which class escapees. You either become MTF or Chaos Insurgency. The main gameplay is killing everyone else? Oh, okay. I've got about 700 hours. I've been banned 5 times. Oh no. Why did you get banned? Are you being a naughty boy? Don't be a naughty boy on the internet. Jeez. No. Oh, that's some good trailer flipping action right there. I'm never going to get over them making the ban appeals private. That one I'm gonna be sad about like forever. Okay. What? Yeah. Okay, let's attach a trailer again. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm so glad you can just do that, and you don't have to like try to, you know, maneuver it perfectly to get the trailer attached, because that would really suck. I'd be really sad. I'd be big sad about it. Inconsolable, some would say. I think I'll get these trailers back and then I'm going to call it a night. Did some good hauling. Good trailer hauling. Something you should know about the game is that it's basically daycare. Majority of people are kids. And there's recently been drama of predators being on the dev team. Holy crap. Of course. Of course. Why would I think any different? Ugh. No, that's the thing. Like, Space Station 13 has that issue too. Because the Beyond engine tends to attract younger players. Not you know, always. But, you know, it does do that. And then, Gerbil don't like gerbil. Anglers want totem SP2. Well, that makes sense. But, yeah. Yeah. And then you have people that show up that, well, they like kids in more ways than one. And it's like, ugh. Really gotta watch that stuff. Ugh. I mean, a lot of those kind of games are like that. Even like the Harry Potter RP is like that. You know, Gmod games are like that. It's like, man. You really gotta trust that these people that are running these servers are on the up and up. But like, there's no checks. There's no checks for that. Who's gonna check? Like SCP Secret Lab for the gameplay loop, but unless you are a gaming god, expect to lose every round. Well, why is that? What usually happens? You get killed by an SCP. Is that usually what happens? Or you get killed by security? Ow. Oh. Let's see. Refuel. Good. Good. I can't believe how much I left undone on this map. It's insane. Well, the guards just choose to kill D-class and ignore SCPs until they get cornered, then die. They're no good at their roles except to be extra obstacles about power tripping kids. Well, so it's basically just like Space Station 13. At least on most servers. You're driving like he has an extra tire. I do have an extra tire. It's on the roof. Look at the little tire up there, sitting there. It wants to be used. I like how I'm using like these big knobby mud tires, and the extra tire just looks like a highway tire. But if I used it, it would turn into maybe it's inflatable. I mean, all tires are inflatable, but like, you know, maybe it's like flexible or something. It expands. I fear the humans more than the monsters. At least I can break their ankles, but not dodge bullets. Yeah. That's the true scariness. That's the true, you know, creepiness of the SCP universe. The monsters are scary, but who's the real monsters? That's the moral of that game. Who's the real otherworldly, extra-dimensional monster? Yeah, let's try to take a shortcut. Let's see if we can just go through the swamp. I'm sure this will be fine. This will be fine, right? I'm not going to run into huge issues doing this, I'm sure. Don't mean to presume, but if you want later, you can hop on a Canadian server and SCPSL just to try it out. Oh, you know. Could always try. I mean, don't usually do multiplayer, except for Space Station 13. Don't usually do multiplayer on stream, but, you know, I can always make a video out of it or something. Or just try and see what it's like. But my problem is I'm kind of a bit of a troll. Like I said. I think I watched Call Me Kevin play it. And it was pretty good. Come on, let's go. Almost there. Detach. Let's remove that. Oh. And then attach. Sell. And then we'll back up and sell this one. Oh, come on. Ooh, truck frame's a little bent there. It's fine. Well, you know what? We'll do a bit of refueling. Glug glug. Not that. Not that. There we go. Perfecto. And then we'll sell this one too. Awesome. Okay. I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. That was a good little stream. But hope you all had fun. Have a good night out there. I'm probably just going to go rest. Try and get better. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.